The 21st century is on the line.
In today's complex and uncertain society, being a leader can be a daunting responsibility. The contemporary leadership process already contains the seeds of the transformation and the evolution of the leadership itself. A shapeshift from a leadership featured only by competencies, ability to perform and lead, to a leadership which core is the quality of the relationships and the ability to create awareness and trust. A complex context is the realm of unknown unknowns and the domain of emergent practice. It is the domain of complexity theory. Complex is something that situates between order and disorder, exhibiting predictability in some and unpredictability in other aspects at once. Complexity theory studies how patterns emerge through the interaction of many agents. A complex context is one where the cause and effect relationships are not known and where there is no predictability. This is why categorization or analytic techniques are not available. Information is unstructured and related, but people do not know how. Taking decisions can be based on knowledge or analytical approaches, but instead the actions are based on emerging patterns, experimentation, and increased interaction. The management is based on facilitating because this space requires multiple perspectives. It is possible to evaluate the adequacy of actions only in retrospective because emerging patterns are such that they can be perceived but not predicted.
Therefore, while walking our basic leadership skills course journey in fall 2021 with the purpose to explore the unknown from multiple perspectives, we combine the essence of Theory U with the four phases of the mindful leadership approach: flowing, chaos, network, and awareness, and decided to be active actors of the VUCA world's reality. We play the roles of four Jungian archetypes: the magician, good witch, the warrior, and the Amazon, the female and male lovers, the king and queen with their active and passive energy poles, by influencing them with our artistic attitudes. New patterns emerge from our human roots, and the creation of a more human, universal, united society shaped our leadership narratives. The magician, good witch. Here is a manipulator, the witch, wise woman, the magician, jester, and the fool, which makes up this archetype in harmony. The magician manipulator uses the knowledge to control others, always transforming things in his own way for his own benefit. As a leader, he uses the weaknesses and desires of people to achieve success. The good witch, wise old woman, uses her magic of the transformative experience, dance, hat, and cape through spirituality, business, and technology. She uses creative force for a paradigm change and people empowerment. The magician jester has an interesting role in inviting others to partake in creating a self-joke form of satire. Humor is the most interesting tool this archetype can use to empower others. The good witch fool, with the deep understanding of nature, could control humans' minds, changing nature to make medicine or poison. She is a chef, an actress who has fake situations to get what she wants. Warrior, Amazon. On the warrior and Amazon side, there are different archetypes. The sadist tries to motivate people with critics and mercilessly punishes. He is very task-oriented. Aggressive vigilante is the most independent and goal-oriented of the archetypes. In the complexity, she is always focused on her goals, like in a hike or while running. Masochist proves their responsibility in their work with physical torment, stressful and rigid projects. While he is drawing or doing Photoshop designs, he is developing challenging and enjoyable jobs for him. Victim uses pity to have the sympathy of others. She never trusts it is her fault, and she has a lot of confidence. Playing the piano can involve everybody in her story and feel the empathy of the public. The lover. The lover is both the same in masculine and feminine side, but with different shadows. Addicted is always looking for the perfect experience, but never experiencing things fully. An addicted leader has a big team of different players, but he doesn't know any of the players well. On the seductive side, it's all about love, creativity, and beauty. She is full of the sexual energy of Eros. She always manipulates people to get to the top, femme fatale, and dance is her complexity. Impotent sees everything in grey, depressed, no passion for life. He may even feel shame when indulging in life's pleasures, so he likes individual sports, nothing with the team. Frigid is always shutting down, without expression. She cannot build up relations, is always single, selfish, and focuses on herself. And as the impotent, she cannot play in sports teams. And the last unit of archetypes is about the power of the kings and queens. As a king, tyrant, and shadow of the king's side, he is an inflated ego and born from insecurity and lack of centeredness. He is dominant and intimidates others. As a leader, he wants to be appreciated and confirmed. Also, tyrant feminine is compulsively dominant and wants to be feared. She does not even want to listen to others' ideas if avoidable. She is narcissistic, arrogant, and demands to be worshipped. The weakling one is not secure in himself, leading him to seek the approval of others. Paranoid is always around. He uses to doubt himself and all the types, and, as stated before, can rely on counselors for big decisions. The weakling feminine is a submissive and indecisive character, and is constantly scared. In bigger discussions, she stays in the back and does not engage too much. She is in constant fear of being overthrown. Looking back at the whole journey of our community, we developed and learned a lot, and grew together as a unit that handled complexity and the unknown. We learned that every one of us has many different archetypes inside, no matter the gender and pole. In today's complex world, especially as a leader, it is important to know the different archetypes and their influence on leadership.
Only with a clear leadership direction which stems from the core essence of the human being and that shines through the light of vision, we will survive the change, even the technological one, while accompanying other humans with grace into their next evolutionary journey, which should be the primary and focused real business of humans.